How's it going? I'm here with Michael Keener. He has made an amazing transformation from day one since he started with us. So, Michael, can you tell me a little bit about your struggles before starting? Kind of where were you at? What were you weighing? What was going on in your mind then?
Before I started, I was depressed a lot. I was struggling with a lot of depression. I was pretty much in my own bubble because I'd shut myself off from everybody. I'd go to work, I'd come home, and I'd just be in my own bubble all the time. I'd be eating everything that I wanted to, just eating everything. It didn't matter what it was. I'd just eat it, work, and in my bubble, and nothing else mattered. I just didn't want to, I couldn't talk to anybody. I didn't want to talk to anybody. I just wanted to be left alone, and just kind of be in my own bubble where I felt comfortable.
And Michael, what were you skeptical of when you first heard about our program? What were you skeptical of, and what kept you from acting sooner?
The biggest thing was I was always after I got hurt in Iraq, I went from being active to not being able to do things, and being told I was never going to be able to do anything again. Like running, I used to black out when I tried to run and tying my shoes hurt because of my lower back, and I was just always told I was never going to be able to do this ever again. And when I saw the ad come across my Facebook page, I was like, is this really going to work? Is it just going to be something where I go spend my money and nothing's going to happen? But I was like, I kind of looked in the mirror and saw myself, and I was like, I got to do something. And so I contacted Rob, and he got on the phone, and he's like, hey, let's get you in here. Let's get this. He's like, we're gonna get you, back to where, we're gonna get you where you want to be, and help you out. And I came in. I was a little scared, still a little hesitant, and then seeing the class, everybody's doing all this, all these crazy movements, and I was like, I'm not gonna be able to do any of that, but they just kind of start you out slow, and eventually you'll get to where you need to be in the right amount of time.
And Michael, what have been some of the breakthroughs that you've seen happen? Because you went from that person who was told you wouldn't be able to do anything again, and I mean, just what changes have happened in your body? Because what was your starting weight?
My starting weight was 207 pounds.
And what are you down to now?
It's 164 pounds.
So that you've lost how much?
43 pounds.
Wow. So you've lost 43 pounds, and just how has the way you think about yourself and your capabilities, how has that changed?
It's changed tenfold. My mental capacity has improved a whole bunch. I've been able to, concentrate, focus. I can, do things I didn't think I'd ever be able to do again. I've been able to run again, and work out, and socialize with people, and it's the best feeling that you can get. And I don't say I can't do this anymore, because I went from always being told I can't do this, you won't be able to do this, to now I'm like, I can do this, and it's the best feeling ever.
That's awesome, Michael. And what would you say to somebody out there that's maybe in kind of a dark place right now, maybe feels like, well, there's no way, yeah, that worked for him, but there's no way that could work for me. I'm too far gone, or I don't think I could do it. What would you say to them?
It's, going from being in a dark place, being where you're just shut off from everybody, or being told you're never going to be able to do this again or you can't do it is the hardest thing to come back from. But if all it takes is that one little step, all you got to do is make that one step, and everything else will start falling into place for you. And you know, it's as easy. It's hard to reach for help, but the second you put your hand out there and you make the decision, it's going to be the best choice you've ever made, and your whole life will change after that point.
That's awesome, Michael. Thank you so much. So if you need help getting started with your fitness journey, if you just don't know where to start, reach out to us. We can help you.
Great job, Michael.
Woo!